Director Jeremiah Donati carving out some time for us.
Happy to be here. Thanks for having me,
man. I'm glad. You know, when we get to this point, we know football is right around the corner, don't we?
It's game on.
Yeah.
You know, we just saw Coach Dykes there up on the podium, and he did a fantastic job. I know you guys covered it well, but no, it's the countdown's officially on. I think we're inside of 60 days, and so it won't be long before we're kicking off here in Boulder.
You know, when you hear these players today, when you hear Coach Dykes, you feel the excitement. You feel it start to bubble up. And I'm hearing that from fans as well. Is that making its way to you?
Oh, absolutely. And I think, you know, the hard part is obviously the news of the last couple weeks is new commissioner, conference realignment. So if you kind of set that stuff aside for a second, you go, holy smokes, we're inside of 2 months for football. But no, you're starting to feel it. You know, the guys are working out every day. Coaches are back from their brief vacation, and you know, Sonny did let them take vacation,
right,
which I think is really cool. I think everybody probably needed a break after the start they got off to. I mean, they've just been going 1,000 miles an hour. So no, we're everybody's fired up, ready to go. We tell everybody July is the only month that we don't play any games. Mm-hmm. Think about that. Once August 1 comes, it's go time. Yeah. So it's basically August 1.
It is. You mentioned the new commissioner for the Big 12 he takes effect, I guess, August 1. But Brett Yormark is a guy that you look at his resume, and I am intrigued by his history and what he's going to bring to the table.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, and maybe it's the fact that I was a lawyer in another life, but one of the things I felt was fascinating was in his time with the Nets, when he moved the team from New Jersey to Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. You know, they had this huge eminent domain issue, and they had to move out all these really rich people
right,
to build the Barclays Center. Yeah. So I thought, man, any guy who can pull that off has got some serious business acumen and some chops and probably some pretty thick skin. So, no, he's going to be fantastic. Really excited to meet him officially. We've had a number of phone calls and Zoom calls, but no, he's off to a great start. I just really love his energy and the bold strategies we're going to employ, and all the ways in which we're going to increase the value of this conference and bring more value to the members.
You know what else intrigued me was the fact that here's a guy who raised $750 million in corporate sponsorships for NASCAR, and he sat right here yesterday and told us I wasn't really a NASCAR fan. You know, and if you can sell it and you're not a fan of it, that's pretty good.
Yeah, the word on the street is that he's like the best salesman you'll ever find.
Yes.
So, no, he's fantastic, and he's one of these guys that, you know, sleeps 3 hours a night, wakes up, works out, and right now he's working 2 jobs, right? He's still technically at Rock Nation, but he's working, you know, the other 21 hours of the day for the Big 12. So, no, he's going to be fantastic, and like everything in life, you know, it's timing, and I think the timing is perfect for a guy like him to be our commissioner. So we're all, you know, all 14 of us are really excited he's here.
You know, the one thing that I've taken away from the last 2 days here with regard to conference's expansion is if someone tells you they know what's going to happen, they don't know.
They don't know. We've seen every model. To all the fans out there, I've seen every model. I've been asked to get us in every conference. I've been asked to add every team there is. And the reality is it's just going to take a little time. This is going to come down to media value.
Yeah.
And so, and I mean that from the membership perspective, each member, and also the conference. So it's just not something that's going to happen overnight. I do think that we're in a great position. I mean TCU and I mean the Big 12, and we're going to do things that add value. And the commissioner was very firm on that. We're not going to be dilutive. We're going to be additive. And I think that that's very important for fans to understand, that everyone's got a scenario they've fallen in love with, and some of those are really cool matchups, but does it add value? Because remember, our television media rights deals are the biggest source of revenue for us outside of the live gate tickets and parking, and so it's incredibly important for all of us to sustain our programs.
You have been on the run really for 4.5 years, it feels like. Do you get the sense heading into this year, new football coach, Jamie Dixon's team returning all that it is, new volleyball coach, do you almost even feel re-energized? Because I do.
I do, and we're all excited to start playing sports in the fall. You know, I would say this, and I'm proud of the things we've done in my time here, but even the investments that we've made before then, the last 5, 10, 15 15 years, I think they're starting to bear fruit.
Yeah.
And so we've got really good coaches. We've got a great staff. We're well supported. I'm really bullish on the future, but especially this year, Coach Dykes and his team have done a wonderful job getting us ready. We've got a bunch of newcomers, but we've got a lot of talent coming back. We've got a great coaching staff, and just if you're on campus, you can feel that magic. Even with nobody on campus right now, there's just a little magic in the air right now. And so it's a great time to be a Horned Frog. It always is, but especially now, I think people are excited about the 2022, 2023 academic and athletic years.
September 2nd in Boulder against Colorado on a Friday night. That's going to be a great atmosphere.
It is, and for those Frog fans that are going, Folsom Field is awesome. I mean, it's fantastic. I've been fortunate to go. I've got some family members that are CU grads, and I've gone to probably 10 games over the course of my life, and just an awesome venue, a night game, a Friday night ESPN. I mean, what a cool start for the St. Dykes era and for our student athletes. I know a lot of Frogs are traveling, so this will be a good one. This will be one not to miss.
All right, I look forward to it. Jeremiah, thanks for the time here today.
Thanks for having me. Always pleasure to be with you, Brian.
All right, brother. That's Jeremiah Donati.